Yo, yo. This your boy Casey for L King Self for like rest of the takes, aka Marcel. Y'all know what it is. Man, y'all, AEW went for the jugglers tonight. They ain't playing. They ain't playing, y'all. I know Cass is gonna be like, well, they only do 700K, they only do 800K, they can't do a million because NXT, blah blah blah, all this. They went for the juggler with what transpired tonight. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I know all they care about is the demos. I know they don't care about how many people tune in, but I'm trying to tell you right now, with the crap that they did tonight, the people that showed up tonight, it's AEW is trying to get to that million/2 million views. I'm serious. When you bring in an old clown like Steve, well, the real name is Steve. When you bring in an old dude like Sting alone is 1 point almost 2 million views just by himself. AEW wasn't playing. Then we got a somewhat teased partnership between AEW and Impact Wrestling as well. Oh my goodness, they're going for the juggler. They said WWE, we are here. We ain't playing. You better get your act together. NXT, do what the heck you can. Raw, SmackDown, do what you can. Because AEW ain't playing. They ain't playing, y'all. They ain't playing. Winter is coming. No, winter is here. Tonight's Dynamite was great. Listen, this was a pay-per-view caliber show, and they delivered on all cylinders. I'm still gonna clown them because they gotta get the time management right with the picture. I hate the picture. I don't like it because it's like I'm trying to get entwined with a match, and then you do the picture, and now, oh my goodness. Now I gotta fast forward through the crowd. I'm like, ugh. But man, AEW. Oh, and for the clowns that was clowning, talk about, man, what y'all tripping about? Sting ain't gonna do nothing. He's 61 years old. That's them WWE shoes, man. Let me tell you something. These clowns that love WWE so much will take any shot they can to AEW. I'm like, man, look, let everybody that's a hardcore AEW fan have their moment right now. I know y'all think AEW is trash, but listen, let cats that love AEW have their moment. That's all, man. I know you're like, oh, this don't mean nothing. Y'all tripping. Y'all, I told you, man. Cats just mad that we got a choice. You don't have to continue to watch Raw and SmackDown all the time. You got a choice. You can tune in on Wednesday nights to see what I think is the best night for wrestling right now, Wednesday night. But now, with this new partnership that came out the woodwork with Impact, I got to tune in to Tuesday night now. I was trying, but like I said, with this not having a channel, I can't see what's going on in Impact. Now I have to try to find it. I think they be on Twitch or something like that. But man, now let me go ahead and I'm about now listen, the show was great. But now let me go ahead and let me come down to earth and let me go ahead and go in on the part that I didn't like. And that's the opener. So we start with the Diamond Ring Battle Royale match. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. AEW needs help with their battle royals. They need help. Because this is what the 10th battle royal match they done had. And I ain't gonna lie. I haven't liked one. Not one. Not one. It's like the ending is the only important part. It's like forget what goes on in the match. Because to me, it's almost like okay, we don't have nothing for all these other clowns. So let's just throw them in the ring and let them get a couple of minutes on TV to do absolutely nothing, to get nowhere. To not, I mean, if you gonna have these, you got to start story. Now the only storyline that actually it was two storylines that took place in this battle royal. It was the Shawn Spears and Scorpion Sky storyline that's still going on. That was very key. So that storyline was, I was like, okay, I kind of was intrigued with that. And then the winner of the actual match. But outside of that, man, it was like, okay, let's just have these clowns on the show just to have them on the show. You know what I'm saying? Oh, mm, mm, mm. Man. Oh, and man, So let's go down the list. All the clowns that was in the match: Orange Cassidy, Georgia Nella, Hangman Page, Sean Spears, Scorpion Sky, Private Party, Miro, Kip Saban, Matt Sydal, MJF, Warlow, Sammy Guevara, Luther, Serpentio, Matt Hardy, 3 and 4, which is Alex Reynolds and John Silver of the Dark Order, Jungle Boy, and Lee Johnson. MJF, Warlow, and Sammy basically chilled through the majority of the match because they watched everybody else get rid of everybody else. So they kind of was like just sit back watching, just waiting till the numbers dwindle down so that they can focus on the last couple of clowns that was in there that they know they can get rid of. Well, it didn't turn out into their favor because Sammy, MJF, they got their little issues going on. Man, listen, I don't know what's to come of the inner circle. I do not know what's to come of the inner circle. I don't know. I don't know. And I'm trying to tell you right now, it's man, inner circle's in trouble. And it's a good thing because you don't know what's gonna pop off. Like I said, this battle royal. Like I said, Tony Khan, they need to do something. They got to get better with these battle royals. So just to make a long story short, Orange Cassidy wins. So next week is gonna be Orange Cassidy versus MJF, and whoever wins gets the diamond ring, I guess. So after that, we get Chris Jericho versus Frankie Zero. This match is decent. It was a decent match. Doing this match, you had Ortiz out there, you had Jake Hager out there. Now somebody was missing. Santana was missing. I don't know what happened with Santana. I'm not sure. Didn't hear anything. Pray he didn't come down with COVID. I don't know what happened, but the man was not there. Usually, if somebody's not there, usually they're at home quarantine. And I caught that. I noticed. I said Santana was not there. And if I'm not mistaken, Proud and Powerful was supposed to be in the Battle Royale match. But I think that's why, because Santana wasn't there, so Ortiz could be in it. But him and Hager was out there the whole match. They was out there doing what they doing, cheating, but it just wasn't enough. So who comes out? MJF comes running out with a towel, just like what he did with Cody Rhodes. Remember Cody Rhodes and Chris Jericho? He was finna throw the towel in, but screw over Jericho. Sammy comes running out behind him because Warlow's out there too. He comes running out behind him and he takes the towel. Now Jericho sees everything. He sees everything was going on. Now Frankie kind of got the best of him because they like, okay, it's a distraction. So Frankie like, okay, let me go ahead and try to get a win. It wasn't enough. Jericho found a way to do the Judas effect. He got the pin. Now after all this, you had Sammy and MJF ready to duke it out. And Jericho got on the mic. He said, cut the S. Cut it. He said, this don't make no sense. He said, I put this group together, and he said, I can tear this group apart. He said, next week, we're going to have an ultimatum. And he said this, we're going to have a meeting, and we're going to have to figure everything out. If you got beef with somebody, we're going to get rid of that beef. Because if we can't work together, I'm shutting the inner circle down, period. So next week could be the final week of the inner circle. I don't know what's to pop off, but that's what's on the line. The inner circle as we know it may be done. They may be over. MJF's goofiness has caused all kinds of friction in it. And man, it's crazy. It's crazy as heck. It's the end of the inner circle. It just might be. But that's why you got to tune in. You got to tune in. You had to tune in. Oh man, and look here, I know some of y'all like, wait a minute. This background, I didn't notice the background until I got it. If y'all see the little microphone, you know exactly who background this is. So just shout them out. I just want to shout out. I got this off Google, JD. I got this off Google. So like I'm not trying to hijack your stuff. I just found a picture. I said, let me go ahead and put it up. But I see a little logo right there. So anybody gonna be like, oh man, he's trying to copy off JD. I just saw the picture and I said I'm gonna use this, but I didn't notice the little microphone was up there. So hey, it is what it is. So continue. Alice Marvez catch up with the Young Bucks to talk to them about their tag team titles. Then out the woodwork. As he talking with, they talking with him. some new clowns. They call themselves the Acclaim. Two dudes. They look like they two. I guess they black. Some want to be John Cena and trying to cut a funny promo. Wasn't funny at all. Stupid. Um, obviously they were a distraction for TH2 because as they talking all this stuff, so obviously they're heels, and obviously they just joined AEW. So these are new tag team. They call themselves the Acclaim. I forgot what their names were, but they call themselves the Acclaim. So as they cutting this unfunny promo, it was stupid. TH2 comes out the woodworks and jumps him from behind. So next week we're getting TH2 versus the Young Bucks. Now, if TH2 wins, they get an opportunity to face Young Bucks for the AEW Tag Team titles. So we're gonna see how that plays out. So then next we get a little promo with a little marquee of Britt Baker because she's in action. She went against this Russian girl named Leah Hirsch. Oh, this match wasn't bad. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Leah Hirsch carried this match. She carried this match. The name of the game was to make her look good. The name of the game was, has Britt Baker improved? We all know Britt Baker is next in line to be the AEW Women's Champion. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Leah Hirsch wrestled circles around Britt. She wrestled circles, and old girl is a rookie. She's young. She's new. I think she's from Russia, if I'm not mistaken. Now she only won because Reba was out there. Reba, Rebel, whatever name is, trying to be a distraction. So with her being a distraction, she got the lockjaw on her. You know that's what she put her hand in. She it's a submission move, and she gets to the tap out. Well, as soon as she gets to the tap out, Thunder Rosa comes out because you remember from the previous week, we know that they got unfinished business. So don't know where that's going. So we get a marquee that says that a Bandai, which is the zombie girl, she's gonna be in action. Well, you know she's next in line to challenge for the AEW Women's Champion against Cheetah. Well, she was talking to Marvez, and as she was talking, it sounded like somebody had knocked over a plate or knocked over something, and it scared her. And so as she was trying to cut a promo, she told Alex, like, can we cut it over? And Alex said, no, bro. I mean, no, sis. We don't, this is live TV. We can't cut it over. So she said, I gotta go. So she just runs off. So that's the women's division, y'all. That's the women's division. So we get to the next match. Cody Rhodes, Darby Allin versus Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs. This match was great. Team Taz came out there. This match was once again, we're trying to establish Will Hobbs. Darby is established, Ricky is established, Cody is established. The name of the game is we are trying to establish the brother. We're trying to establish Mr. Will Hobbs, aka Powerhouse Hobbs. I think they should have just called him Powerhouse, to tell you the truth. Powerhouse, that seems like a cool name, Powerhouse. Powerhouse. My man was out there beating the brakes off of folk. He looked great doing what he had to do. I still want more. I still need more from him. I want to know his character. I know his character is this, he don't take no mess. I beat the brakes off of you, but I still want more. And I'm hoping that AEW is really got their mind focused on pushing this dude right. Because I told you, man, when it comes to the black talent, for some strange reason, wrestling promotions have a hard time trying to book black talent. They have a hard time. I'm gonna keep saying it over and over again. I'm gonna keep watching to see what they do with it with Will Hobbs. I'm gonna keep watching. I'm gonna keep watching. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep watching. Like I said, hoping for the best. That's all I'm saying. It's hoping for the best. So, match is going on. They doing what they need to do, but it's not enough. Darby ends up pinning Ricky Starks. Now after the match, right? Team Taz started beating the brakes off. I mean, they just beating him up, beating him up, beating him up, beating him up, beating him up. Then they see lights go off, and so this weird music starts popping. I said, wait a minute. I said, hold up. I said, I know this ain't who I think this is. I know. I'm telling you, I know, I know. I know. I'm telling you. I said, I know this ain't who I think this is. Yes, the man has arrived. The man that's in this picture. Thanks to JD's guy who put this picture together. Because, like I said, I'm not trying to steal nothing. I just took this picture. You know, I saw it. I did not see the little goofy microphone because that's JD's microphone right there. So people say, "Oh, you stealing from JD?" I'm trying to say no. I just got the picture off of Google and was not paying attention to the little microphone, the off the script microphone. But the man that you see in the picture has arrived. Sting is AEW bound. He ain't signed the contract. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I was just sitting there. I was like, oh my God. I said, AEW is going for the juggler. I said, when you bring somebody like that in, you're trying to not just do 700 here. You're trying to do 1 million. You're trying to do name that 2 million views a night, a week. When you bring somebody with that caliber, you bringing in Hall of Famer Sting, who is TNT. He is TNT, folks. This man is TNT to the core. Y'all remember WCW? This man ran WCW. Well, he is back on TNT grounds. He's back. Y'all, I was sitting, I was like, oh my goodness. I said, man, AEW is going for the juggler. They ain't playing. They ain't playing with this thing, y'all. They not playing. People saying AEW is just a t-shirt company. I say, well, for so much for a t-shirt company because they've been on for a whole full year now. They ain't playing this time around. I'm telling you, Tony Khan ain't playing. You bring somebody like this, not yeah, he's old, he's 61. I know he's not gonna be doing all the classic matches and everything. But it's good to see that this man is back and he ain't over there in the prison. So I'm like, that's all I gotta say. He ain't in the prison. But I'm so glad to see this dude to join the AEW family. Now I don't know where we're going, but let me tell you what transpires. So as he comes in the ring, he stares down Arn Anderson, looks him in the face. Then he looks at Cody, stares him down. Then he goes and looks at Dustin, stares him down. But what really was the standout was when he went over there to Darby Allin, and he looked him up and down like crazy. I said, "Oh my God!" Didn't say a word. Didn't say nothing. The man is in the building. That's all I gotta say. The man is here. Man, AEW is going for the juggler. Now I don't know what they gonna do in the ratings. I pray there was at least 1 point something. At least 1 million something. But man, I know they say all they care about is the demos, but you bring somebody like this in, you going for the juggler. You trying to do Monday Night Raw numbers. You trying to do Friday Night SmackDown numbers. That's what you trying to do. So like I said, welcome Sting, welcome. So actually, I was ahead of the game. The Sheeta promo was after this, so I was ahead of the game. So I apologize about that. So we move on to the main event. Now they kind of went over what's about to transpire on next week's episode. Um, we got Kingston going against the Lucha Bros and Jake the Snake Roberts boy, the Murder Hawk, Lance Archer. So that's what's going down next week. So Kingston and his crew versus them. So we get to the main event. Now before the main event, John Moxley cut a promo. He said what he had to say. He said we cut all the promos and all this. He said this is match time. He said we got to do what we got to do. But I'm trying to tell you, I got this title and I ain't losing this title. Yep, that's exactly what he did. Let me tell y'all something. This match was great. This was a good match. I wanted to see. Now listen, I've seen Moxley wrestle. I've seen him wrestle as Dean Ambrose. And I'm gonna say this: when he's not in no hardcore type of matches, I say Moxley is a okay wrestler. Not saying that he can give you Moxley can give you 3 to 4 star matches, but if you want somebody who's gonna give you a 5 star match, you gotta partner up with somebody like Kenny Omega. Was this a 5 star match? No, it wasn't. It was a 4 star match. But I just wanted to see what he would do, and Kenny made Moxley work. But the name of the game was Moxley was dominating the whole time. Kenny had a couple of shots here and there, but he was dominating the whole time. That's what leads to where I'm about to go. Now, for y'all who watch Impact, Don is Don Callis, right? Don Callis was on commentary. Now he's real tight with Kenny Omega, but he's been showing up a lot as of late. He was at Full Gear. He called the match between Kenny Omega and Hangman Page. And I said, why is this dude that's on Impact keep showing up on Dynamite? I'm like, what's going on? Like, are they trying to do a partnership? Yep, that's exactly what went down. Kenny Omega couldn't do. I'm telling you, Kenny Omega was struggling the whole time, even though he was doing some things. But he just like he whatever he tried, Moxley just kept countering. He tried this, he tried that. The fact that the man, look, Moxley literally went and got chairs, sat him down. I'm like, wait a minute, is this fool gonna try to disqualify himself? No, he literally he put the chairs down, sat on one, he opened the other one, so Kenny Omega could sit. Then they started punching each other back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So outside the ring, uh, Moxley did something. Now Kenny was faking the whole time, but he knocked him, and the doctor came in and said, "Yo, he can't go. He's not good." So then the referee started coming on. Then you had Don Callis come over there. So they get back into the ring. Well, actually, no. Moxley picks up Omega, throws him back in the ring. Now, Imus gets up and start arguing with the referee. Callis, I keep saying Callis. Don Callis gets up, starts arguing with the referee. Well, he got his microphone or something. I'm like, why does he have the microphone? Like, what's going on? He literally drops the microphone to hand it to Omega. I said, oh man. I said, well, here's he Omega. And Omega takes the microphone and bashes the man across the head and busts him wide open. Kenny was faking like he couldn't go. Talk about something wrong with his. I mean, literally had the referees talk about he can't go and all this stuff. It was almost like the referees was joining in. Almost like the refs was like, oh, let's all become heels now. The heel Omega that everybody wanted is here now. I didn't see that happen, and I knew he was turning heel, but I didn't see. I wasn't expecting something like that. So you can thank Don Callis for being the reason as to, or is Ellis? Is it? I can't. Listen, I get it. First name is Don, so forgive me, y'all. First name is Don. I know he's the commentator for Impact Wrestling. My man Don is the reason why Kenny Omega is your new AEW World Heavyweight Champion right now as we speak. Well, after that, they started walking off. They was walking through the entire locker room. Everybody in the locker room was booing Kenny and said, "Man, what was this all about? Like, come on, man. Would you turn your back on us? What's going on? This don't make no sense. This makes absolutely no sense. This is insane. This is crazy." And Alex Marvez catches up and he's like, "Yo, what's that all about? What's going on?" Don says this, "You want to know what's going on? Find out on Tuesday night." You're like, wait, Tuesday nights? This man is going to be on Impact Television. We got to tune in to Impact. Now, like I said, I was watching it, but like I said, you either had to have Twitch or you had to have Access TV. I don't have Access TV. So I'm going to definitely have to tune into their Twitch channel to see what this man got to say because I got to know the explanation. So there seems to be some type of partnership that's about to take place. I'm excited. I don't know where this is going, but shout out to AEW and Impact for doing this. Shout out to Tony and them. We got a new AEW World Champion. This was a great show. Outside the couple of things that I didn't like, I told you what I didn't like. Yo, man, y'all know what to do, man. If you like the show, tell me in the comment section. Tell me like if you didn't like it. Tell me if you didn't like it, man. But you know what to do. Thumbs up this video. If you're new here, subscribe to me. Like I said, y'all, I'm trying to build up. I'm trying to be, get my channel up. And I appreciate everybody. Like I said, I got a total of 51 subscribers. I appreciate all 51 of you that's hanging, that's rocking with me. I appreciate it, man. This your boy KC for L Wrestling It Takes. I'm signing out.